Yeah, you can have a look on the world ranking list, which updates every single Tuesday. SHATOU is well clear of the rest of the pack, that pack being the world.
Love
now, what any other sport? She has the perfect blend between control and aggression as a forehand orientated player. It's absolutely deafening in here. I'm surprised they don't give some earbuds away at the door.
Well, you had your business idea, didn't you? Throat lozenges.
And these fans going absolutely berserk for SHATOU and Wang CHUQIN.
He's in action after this one.
3-1.
And they picked up the mixed doubles title together yesterday.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, it's a busy schedule for these players. So what does that time look like in between picking up a title and getting ready for the next final?
There's no time for celebration at all, really. They're straight back to the training hall. You might have a well done from the coach for about 5 minutes after. That's about it. But after this event, I'm sure they'll have a nice meal or something like that before we head to Montpellier. The next Champions event in our Europe swing.
Oh, it's been a rapid start, hasn't it, for Yingsha? And when you finished 2024 so strongly, but just she hasn't got into the swing in 25, has she? She's come close, but she's yet to pick up a title this year. Will she look back at this year and see there's a disappointment if that trend?
She could quite easily have picked up 10 or 11, you know, if she would have played, say, contenders or star contenders more frequently. It's easy to forget that we could easily be talking about. So even though the head-to-head is what it is, there is barely anything between them in terms of level.
5-4.
Manyu now trying to get back into this one.
What I was really surprised by doing a little bit of prep before this match was that the first WTT final was only last year in Incheon.
That's incredibly surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
But since then we've seen how many?
So many. 12 finals between them overall.
5-all.
The first at the World Junior Championships. So these two grew up together, played for the junior girls team. Trades.
It seems so.
6-all.
Well, after a slow start, it's Manyu who's looked pretty impressive here to gather a bit of momentum and claw her way back into this.
Excellent there from Manyu. Lovely serve and guide flick. Yeah, this is a weapon that SHATOU's really been looking to develop. A backhand.
It wasn't a weak area for her, was it?
No, I mean, it was always going to be the more probing shot than the forehand. But look, she's got that in her arsenal as well. She can win points very, very quickly with the backhand rip.
Oh.
That's what's been a massive difference maker between these two. If not for that backhand improvement, I think Manyu would have had a few more wins over SHATOU than what she's been able to manifest recently.
But Manyu will know that that's an area she's been working on, the backhand, so
yeah.
It's not a surprise for her, is it?
8-7.
Ooh, I think that one might have just...
Shen Tong watching on. I wonder whether she's thinking, well, that could have been me here in this final.
She beat SHATOU in the final of the Champions Yokohama this year. Clever.
8-10.
SHATOU's table awareness fantastic there. Wider serve, slower.
Ooh, and into the net. First one saved.
Beat SHATOU. That world's.
10-all.
Things have just got very interesting indeed.
But you still have to back SHATOU if you're a betting man. Better there, that serve from Manyu.
Was it the spin there that was a bit misleading?
10. all.
I wouldn't say it was misleading, but I think the spin was definitely a factor in making that serve awkward. SHATOU didn't quite know how to meet the ball there.
She has a third game point here. Will it be
11.
Clips the top of the net, Wang Manyu. And it's Yingsha who wraps up the opener 11 or 12 points to 10 rather, a close one. And interestingly, she won the opening yesterday in a semi-final over Tong Tong by the same scoreline. Pushed close. It's Yingsha.
Love one.
A lot of moving parts.
Next.
Yeah.
Please answer to serve nearly vertical. Love one.
The key thing I'm looking for in those kind of moments is deception. You can't afford to be too predictable against someone like Yingsha, even if you're Wang Manyu.
Two, love.
You are literally dangling it in her jaws. She will bite and she'll bite down hard and probably make it count. Take a chunk out of the scoreboard.
Please. Thank you.
And sometimes I think Wang Manyu should be a little bit bolder, back herself a bit more in those kind of situations.
3, love.
I think variation is the name of the game. Looking for openings, staying low.
1, 3.
I'd say that as a slightly taller player, Wang Manyu's overall backhand, particularly
1,
from
4.
mid-distance, is a little bit better than Yingsha's. Look how seamless that little bit of weight transition was there from Sun. That transfer sinks her right knee in. Oh, on 1 foot the flick, recovers the net cord. Beautiful feeling, unbelievable recovery, squatting forehand, and then it was too little too late from Wang Manyu.
Oh,
5, 2.
uncharacteristic push into the net there.
It's going to happen from time to time. Wang Manyu neat and tidy near the net, decent touch. Of course, when you're going for something delicate, the risk is you might end up being a bit too delicate. Well,
3, 5.
this is unusual. Seeing Wang Manyu serve backhand at this point in the match is rare.
But it's paid off.
4, 5.
What's prompted that decision?
Potentially all the things that have gone wrong in the past. She's just trying something different, right? I mean, she must know she has to change something when she's only won one of their WTT meetings in 10. I think as well,
5, or.
you don't need as much of a compound movement coming into a third ball than you do with a forehand pendulum serve.
6,
I
5.
mean, Wang Manyu must be scratching her head with this because she's so solid, really rock steady in that rally on the backhand, and still Yingsha finds a way to penetrate.
On the lean there across the body. So swanky there from the world number one. Empty serve. Better.
Oh, nicely done.
4.
Yeah.
We need to see this bolder kind of play from Wang Manyu as she's trying to switch the direction of play more. I guess that's another thing that Wang Manyu's got over Yingsha, the wingspan. It's fairly obvious when you look at the two.
7, 6.
Will Yingsha figured it out.
6, 8.
Great flick.
Oh, wow.
6,
Oh, she
9.
looks to be in a flow, doesn't she now?
Clutches up there, Wang Manyu. SHATOU turned and paired. Lovely silhouette on that forehand, but she left that wide forehand exposed.
Against any other player, apart from Wang Manyu, that would have been a winning shot.
Almost certainly. Great get, great read.
Oh, clips the top of the net.
Wow, rocket backhand.
10, 7.
In big matches like this, with it being a smash final, definitely at certain moments.
and into the net. Wang Manyu is on the scoreboard. She's up and running in this best of 7. Takes game number 2, 11 points to 7. Much more positive from the world number 2 after what maybe was a nervy start.
Well, that backhand serve, you have to say, was a real recipe for success.
SHATOU serve.
Keeping world number 2 very quiet in game number 1. Even though that was a tight scoreline. But Yingsha just had enough, didn't she, to get it over the line, as she generally does.
1 love.
That backhand serve that Wang Manyu started to play in that last game ended up being really important for her. It's incredible. What a read. She was, you know, in a bit of an uncomfortable position there, but she stayed so relaxed. Taking that ball so early is really, really important in table tennis.
1, 2.
It's almost impossible.
3,
You need
1.
enough. So it's important that you're not too far away, not too close, so that you can make full use of your power, your energy, your strength. If you take the ball too late, you lose that. It's wasted energy. You can't exert yourself fully. And you lose control. You lose sight of the ball. With the backhand, usually you're generating a little bit more rotation. So you take that a little bit closer to you.
Oh, well, that was going to be an ambitious return, wasn't it, in that position for Yingsha.
Nice angle there on that touch from Manyu. Oh wow, really nice.
Yeah, great vision.
You wouldn't put it past the Chinese though, they are so meticulous.
So Wang Manyu once again edges ahead.
Again finding that wide forehand, that time with the flick. Coiling, great propulsion.
Well, she almost got to it, didn't she?
Oh, beautiful. How Cho indeed. So Yingsha did well to trap the ball, keep it low and tight in the first place, but as soon as it's long enough, she recognises, fades it. Not showing where she's going too soon.
5, 4.
Misleading with the shoulders just before the point of contact.
And that's what she's really good at. Well, just one aspect of what she's really good at, because her body positioning doesn't really give much away, does it?
Yeah, there's an underlying level of deception to her game that you don't always recognise due to her power and due to how many winners she can hit as a result of her amazing serve-receive play. Are you kidding me, man?
4, 7.
The angle on that last ball.
And the speed as well.
Hang on a second, how is that possible? From there? Oh my word.
Well, Manyu certainly puzzled as well. That was physics-defying
4,
stuff from
7.
Yingsha.
That was frighteningly good.
7, 5.
The irony there that she misses the receive, but again it's backhand serve.
Well, anything that followed that was bound to be anticlimactic.
That's true.
They're just taking their time with the towel break.
I was hoping, well, I'm hoping you've jinxed it. We're going to see something else. I mean, you're just guaranteed fireworks with these two.
Yeah, especially in a best of 7 as well.
Yeah,
Plenty
you're
of
going to
time.
get galore. Big table as Yingsha with her forehand. And as a taller player, she's trying to protect her crossover section more with the backhand. So she has to be a little bit more, I'd say, careful when she does inject pace. Going to play it with some additional rotation, as she did there. Solid receive. She levels.
Well, she's favouring that serve now.
So subtle.
Oh, brilliant serving from Yingsha. Just unlivable for Wang Manyu.
Just thinking, I haven't seen a long fast one in quite a while. Probably why she did it. Ball time to do it as well. Great delivery.
Is that the unpredictability we talk about so much?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny with that serve because even if you know it's coming, it's still quite intimidating to have to receive. Again, it's a question of where do you meet it, when do you meet it? Because it's down.
Wang Manyu brings up game point. It's just a single game point though, but this will put her ahead overall in this match.
And what would be extra surprising is that Wang Manyu could win another game, not having to change this tactical introduction of the backhand serve.
And she's done it. First game point and she takes it. And is it Fraser, the serve, that's made the difference there for Wang Manyu?
Less so in that game, because Sun Yingsha did adapt to it a little bit, but it still is working wonders for her. It got her in straight away there.
Wow, that's incredible psychological training.
Wow, you learn something new every day. Thank you for that, Adam. Imagine being him now, just seeing Sun Yingsha in this stadium. Oh, wow.
Now, Wang Manyu, of course, ahead by a single game. Early days, of course, and game numbers with 7 games potentially to get through.
Yeah, again, it's hard not to think about that 9-1 head-to-head. And how many matches do we see where someone wins from 3-1 down? This is only 2-1 down.
Well, we saw it, didn't we, in the...
You know?
Wang Manyu finding her stride now, looking very confident. And she wasn't at the start of this match.
You thought it was going to be another day at the office for Sun Yingsha, didn't you?
Yeah.
Looking for what, her 6th smash title here today? Her 5th, I should say.
Well, it would be the 3rd smash of the year, 5th overall.
5th overall, wow.
Yeah, she took the Singapore title at the start of the year. It was disappointing, wasn't she, in the US smash?
Yeah, I don't know what was up. Maybe a bit of jet lag. We saw a lot of the team trying to play struggling.
Please,
Back with a vengeance, though, in the Europe smash.
Yeah.
5-love.
Well, are we going to see a timeout here, Rebecca? Or is Shasha not going to bother?
Well, judging by what Adam was saying earlier, you know, obviously she backs herself, doesn't she, mentally speaking, given that training she had at an early age.
Goodness gracious me.
1-6.
Well, finally, she gets one on the scoreboard here. Sun Yingsha, almost anonymous.
What a get from Wang Manyu.
What an unbelievable rally.
Beautiful. 18 world-class shots recovered time and time again. Not far away with that chop on Manyu, but I think it would have been over anyway. Shasha holding down the fort.
I think they've been practicing with Lin Shidong.
Closer to the table, normally it's easy to play off the angle. Less can kind of go wrong, margin-wise. That's why we see so many close to the table rallies. But I'd say Wang Manyu is a little bit better off the table because, due to her stature, she finds herself back there more often. Had more practice back there, probably, than Shasha. What a push, by the way.
3-8.
Well, it was an amazing get, wasn't it, to stay in that rally for Wang Manyu, but Sun Yingsha gets it finished off straight after.
A little shoulder shrug there after that. All too right. A flick of the highest caliber. Shot to recover from that forehand flick. To then play a forehand from back and half again. Amazing.
Sun Yingsha deals brilliantly with the Wang Manyu serve there.
Adjusting her service position, trying to get her backhand in.
But it's game points.
It's over.
11-5.
Well, that ball was not coming back. 11 points to 5. A dominant 4th game from Wang Manyu, who is very much into her stride. That's been the most one-sided game we've had so far, and she leads by 3 games to 1 in this best of 7.
Well, remember, Sun Yingsha has won all 5 of their WTT finals.
Chanting the name of the world number one, Yingsha,
This game.
who has got a long road ahead of her if there is to be any way back into this one. This is a must-win game for her, as indeed the remainder of the games in this match will be. Wang Manyu is a game away from winning her second smash and her first title of the year. What an amazing moment that would be.
And to do it at the last smash of the season as well would make her feel a whole lot better about this year. Dispatched from the defending champion. She's had great success with this forehand flick.
Now you gave her a 50-50 chance of winning Yingsha when she was 2-1 down. What about now that she's 3-1 down?
1-2.
You know,
Well, you have to go with history, don't you, and statistics.
this is it. And why I say that is because Yingsha
3-1.
plays the occasion to perfection. She will make adaptations based on the scoreboard, knowing what pressure the opponent is likely under. She knows her opponent so well, that's crucial. Spending time to reflect upon your opponent's strengths and weaknesses. Being a good judge of character is really important if you want to be a champion.
And how often? History make.
Decent forehand flick, shallow enough and slow enough to just give Wang Manyu enough time to play it.
Well, Wang Manyu already has a trophy to her name from her time here in Beijing this week.
Thank you.
Took the women's doubles title alongside Kwai Man.
Yeah, that was an incredible women's doubles final there. Hina Hayato and CHUQIN pairing up. World champions together, Wang Manyu and Kwai Man. Clever. Just giving Yingsha a little bit more time to get to a neutral position after the receive. And it's stalling Wang Manyu, who wants that backhand rip, wants that backhand counter.
8-4.
So topsy-turvy game here. We saw Wang Manyu bounce back to level, and now a streak from Shasha.
We'd have Wang Manyu as the champion by now.
8-5.
Again, you've got to consider, you know, playing to the occasion with it being a best of 7. We saw Wang CHUQIN against Champong.
Please respect
He
player
looked
and
down and
remain
out, didn't
quiet
he?
when they are ready to serve. Thank you.
Wang CHUQIN. From the off, he just wasn't himself.
Yeah, I think affected by a lot of the flashes going off. We've seen him put his captain hat on. Empathy. Stand and deliver.
6-9.
Big point there. Now, in the next game, if we do go to another game, I'd like to see how Wang Manyu serves. Look, she's doing the forehand serve now. What a push.
How is she going to play from that position?
Yingsha just cruised, didn't she? Watch this. Lovely shot. Great parallel counter. The rest was history. 4 game points.
The first one has been and gone.
Play.
I mean, I can't believe that Yingsha actually made that return, but brilliant winner from Wang Manyu. 2 saved.
Perfectly played. Nothing Shasha could do.
I mean, it was a great effort though, wasn't it? A really smart play from Wang Manyu. Oh, and into the net with first win game here. 11 points to 8. Well, she had it back to the wall, Yingsha, and she responded brilliantly, as she so often does. She is still in this one, and the scores are now at 3 games to 2.
The tables, or the table, may have just been turned.
1 to serve.
Yep, getting more and more interesting as it wears on. Thank you, Adam, for that. And what a statement in your belief in a player to spend your own money, sacrificing, financial means and your time, and yeah, incredible.
Thank you.
Sometimes you just
Level.
need to have one person who believes in you for it to change your life. And if that isn't a reason to be a good person.
1-0.
It'd be interesting to see that almighty stats, the record in deciding games.
Yeah, wouldn't it just?
And you wouldn't really be able to talk about the sample size difference either. Because these two have been neck and neck for years.
It strikes me that Yingsha really wouldn't be bothered about going to a decider. She'd probably just think, yeah, okay, no problem, I've got this.
2-0.
I know what you mean.
I mean, she doesn't seem phased, does she? At 3-1 down.
Fully understand that.
3-2.
Being fearful of situations was illogical, in a sense. Or thinking about the past. Which of course it is, you can't change it. Fear is there for a reason. It's a blessing in a sense. Yin and yang.
2-4.
To protect you. Thinking about the past can be helpful. Sasha knows where she might have gone wrong. I mean, she had to think about the past to learn how to retrieve this one-man serve, this backhand serve. Easy when a tactic's been so successful to rest on your own laurels, but you've got to constantly reinvent yourself against someone as good as Sasha.
I didn't realise it. I was holding my breath in that rally.
Holding a hand up in different ways, just refusing to lie down, changing the pace. Manyu was up against a wide variety of balls. I love the play from Sasha there as well.
6-2.
Oh wow!
2.
We don't often hear Manyu letting out screams like that, do we?
This would mean the absolute world to the second seed to get her revenge here from last year's China Smash final, as Sasha beat her to win her first WTT Series event of 2025. I think she's going to do it.
2-8.
Well, she's getting closer and closer, and she's getting louder and louder. Let's have another big scream as she moves 6 points ahead here in what is a vital, pivotal game for Yingsha to win if she is to have any chance of defending her title.
2-9.
That's in a WTT event.
It's championship points, 8 of them in favour of Manyu. This for her first title of the year. Her second Smash title is on the line here.
Bit of a strawberry push from Sasha.
11-2.
Manyu is the champion. She dethrones Yingsha 4 games to 2. A new champion here in Beijing, and it is the world number 2, Manyu, defeating the world number 1, the defending champion Yingsha. She came from behind. She reeled off 3 straight games, and it was a brilliant performance from Manyu.